Love you, Mugu. We're gonna miss you so much. This is the hardest part of us leaving. Hope you know that. You're in good hands with Jeremy and Delaney and Mom and Dad. So enjoy your life. Be sweet, be loving, be entertaining, and we'll be back in a few weeks. Lola. Venga, Lola. Oh, hi, baby. You are so, so loved, and you're gonna be so, so missed. But you're gonna be fine, and we need you to be happy and keep the family well. Protect the farm. Bye, Mugu. Mwah. Bye, Cuckoo.
Make sure she has water, which is already there. You know, you just have to fill it.
And then what do you feed her? Where's the food that you feed her at night?
That little nook where the hay is resting on top, there's hay. And there's these two big trash cans. One says caballo.
Okay, and then you do that and put a little molasses on it.
All right, we just did our first Italy thing. We went into the Vatican and had our minds blown by some incredible art, including the Sistine Chapel. Also, way colder than we were expecting it to be in Italy. The journey to get here was absolutely grueling, and we feel it. A little bit jet lagged, body's hurting a little bit exhausted. Just had my first espresso, and everything is fine. This is an ancient water fountain, and we just saw that lady drink from it. Pepe's not completely sure if...
I'm sure.
Okay.
I remember now.
But we've been having a hard time so far finding places to fill water bottles, which has been surprising. But we're about to fill our water bottle here.
With some holy water.
Yes. As you can see, there are a lot of people here, and I'm sure that there always are, but we are in Rome on Holy Week, which has probably got to be the most popular time to make the pilgrimage to this place. So, we're here at St. John's Basilicus, and we only can see it from the outside today, unfortunately. This is one of Pepe's favorite attractions, he said, but maybe over the next couple days, we'll be able to come back and go inside. We'll see. Look at this. People have been filling their water bottles here.
Water bottles.
I've never had such a hard time saying that word. People have been filling their water bottles here for probably thousands of years. How's the water?
Sacred. Not in the frame at all.
So, you may not be able to tell, but these are the Spanish Steps. A very iconic and amazing attraction that we wanted to come and see, but it's completely covered in human beings. So, but that's it. This area of Rome could not possibly be more crowded today. We are just pushing our way through seas of people, but you know, it's not a complaint. We actually came to Italy, to Rome, to be around people, the buzz. So here we are. Whew. Well, it has been a hell of a morning. We woke up and realized that the Angels were bowling and it was raining, and we had a Coliseum tour scheduled for like 9 a.m. and
thought we were supposed to be there at 8:45. We didn't leave our apartment till 8:20.
because we didn't even know if we could do it, honestly. It's very cold
We have no
and it
rain
was raining.
clothes, and it was like pouring rain at the time.
We had no umbrella either, and so we debated for a while about what to do. Eventually started strolling down the street,
Sprinted to a grocery store,
bought umbrellas,
bought 2 umbrellas. Stopped raining immediately when we left the grocery store.
but it was still miserable, fucking miserable, and we just ran through the streets and finally arrived to the Coliseum. And wow, it is so epic, and we just can't stop thinking about what it would have been like to be here as an ancient Roman, seeing it in its full original glory. But we are so stoked to go in there and take a tour. Status update, I just drank 4 shots of espresso. That's because I went to a cafe and tried to order a double cortado after learning that a cortado in Italy usually has only 1 shot of espresso. So I tried to order a double, and the barista gave us 2 double shots in 2 separate cups. Pepe doesn't drink coffee, so I drank them both. And I feel incredible now. It was a little bit much, but yeah. And then we met up with our friend Christina, who lives in Rome, and she is now kind of taking us on a little personal tour, and she brought us to this place, which is apparently where they used to do chariot races in ancient Rome. Is that right? Is that what you said?
Yes, this is the Circo Massimo, and so it's the old chariot race course, and it is really cool. You can see people can walk all around it nowadays, and it's right next to the Roman Forum. Keep turning opposite way.
These are actual indentions in the gravel from actual ancient chariots, right?
Yes, definitely.
Wow.
And it's
so well preserved.
Yeah, it's really cool because it's only a block away from the Roman Forum and the Colosseum, so you really can see all of the cool history spots in like a 10-minute period if there's no tourists.
So Christina and Pepe were besties in college, and since she lives here, we don't get to see her very much, but we're seeing her now. What are you doing in Rome? When did you get here?
I just moved to Rome about 2 months ago, and I'm doing a master's in Italy, so it's been maybe 5 years since I've seen you guys.
Wow,
So
can't
this is
believe it's been that long.
Yeah, it's a nice reunion in Italy, an unexpected reunion. I'm very surprised that we got to see each other here all the way across the world.
What is one of the funniest memories that you two have from college? First one to Pepe's got one.
I have been thinking about this for like the last couple days, because like the symbol of the pine cone is really big in the Vatican, like, and through religious texts and stuff. And as I was listening to it in our audio guide, and I immediately thought of that time I pegged you with a pine cone in the face outside of our what is that called? Cafeteria in college?
Wag?
Yeah, we had all these pine trees and like big pine cones that would be constantly falling. So I was like, been pondering the fertility, how it represents fertility and all this stuff. And then I was like, you know, in basically the Sistine Chapel and remembering that, and I just busted out laughing.
And then just threw a fertility bomb in her face.
Fertility bomb and pegged it, like threw it and pegged it right in the face. And I wasn't trying to peg her in the face. I was just trying to hit her in her body and hit her in the face.
It just worked out well.
Do you remember this?
It left me
I
all
do.
scratched.
And then,
I
as
do.
you recall, like, how did you feel about that?
I mean, with Joe and the other guys is another normal day. a lot of chaos happened.
And some pain.
Freshman year.
Yeah.
Some drama, some
Sometimes
chaos.
some blood.
So you didn't take it as like a fertility blessing?
No, I took it as what the hell. But you just keep moving on.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
It strengthened our bond.
Yeah.
I would imagine so.
Yeah. I feel like actually, do you remember sophomore year when I smacked that can of WD-40 and I indented your new MacBook?
Oh!
I
Yes.
sideswiped it across their living room and it hit his computer and everyone went, and I was like, oh no.
Gave it a brand new dent, or
Yeah.
a brand new dent in my brand new computer. So the pinecone was warranted, I think.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Which one came first though? I don't remember.
I think the MacBook.
Yeah.
So,
We got through it.
Yeah, we were still new in our relationship at that point, so I was like, do I freak out? Do I not freak out?
Yeah.
I didn't freak out.
No, we handled it well, as professionals do, at 18, 19 years old.
Yep.
does anybody else out there have friendships like this where you're just really aggressive and horrible to each other all the time and bond over that? I'm really curious. If you do have a friend like that, leave a comment below and tell us your most hilarious, aggressive, abusive friendship story.
It's all in love, all out of love.
Exactly.
Today is Easter Sunday and the weather has drastically improved. And what are we doing to celebrate? We are going to an ancient, enormous bathhouse. This place is called the Bathhouse of Caracalla, and it is enormous, and we're gonna go tour it. We aren't, it's not a guided tour. We're gonna probably be reading a lot of plaques as we walk through and check everything out, and I'm really curious to know how honest and direct they're going to be in their descriptions about what used to happen here in ancient Rome. Let's see. Okay, we just ate some delicious paninis and now we are going to visit our friend Christina on scooters. I'm a little bit scared, but also very excited. This is not something that we do on a regular basis or ever, and we hardly even know where we are. And there's a lot of people on the road today, but I am looking forward to the adventure. All right, y'all, we officially made it to Christina's apartment.
Only minorly life-threatening.
Yeah, it was awesome. I'm so glad we did it and that we survived. Here we are. This is the most Eastery Easter we've ever had. Christina got us a little Easter egg treat. There's a it's made of chocolate, but there's a surprise inside.
There's a sorpresa. Maybe that was supposed to be some kind of decoration. So
I don't like, you can commit, maybe do it on a plate, or you can just put it
so
in,
interesting.
or like,
I love
you know,
this.
if you want to like, put the knife
So
or
much.
something. Yeah.
Do you have like a hammer?
I don't.
Not necessary.
Tiger
Jungle animals!
and a panther. It's like home. How did they know?
I love how your relationship has matured into a very sweet and loving friendship. No more slugging each other in the face with pine cones. Now we give each other gifts and make each other food.
Give it time, and there would definitely be some back.
If there was a pine cone on the ground, I can't promise anything.
Well, Hopefully we'll leave before anybody punches anybody in the face. Everything is fine. It's a literal spaceship. What? Coolest paint job I've ever seen.